Right, this is a quick check-in on Minas Tirith. I haven't made the most progress in the world, but I have gotten some things done. So let's see. The first thing I was working on was the plating for the front court. I did order some more pieces to fill in some of the cracks here, but unfortunately I didn't get enough, so I still need a lot more of those to finish off the plating of the front court. It does look really nice though, as more and more of it has been filled in. Another thing I did was I shifted these two plates from here to like this, because previously I had the gate as part of this base plate. So it was like that, and then we had like this weird overhang over here, but I didn't like that. So I went ahead and fixed it. So now it's like this, and then this gate will be moved onto another base plate here separate from the rest of the mock. So I think in the future, what's gonna happen is this wall and the gate itself is gonna be moved onto a separate base plate right here. And then I'll be able to build the front side and then the back side of the gate. And then it'll be on a base plate here that's separate from this. So it'll be pretty cool. I have thought about the gate and worked on the gate a little bit. I do need to raise this to be higher, because if you watch the movie, you'll see that the gate is actually a lot taller than this. I think the width is okay. I may or may not make it bigger, but I think the main thing is I need to make this taller. So I definitely need to order a lot of more of the white pieces, bricks, just any kind of bricks, and be able to duplicate this and also make it a little bigger. So that's a cool part. Another thing I did was I kind of set up this cool little battle just because I hadn't done this yet and I wanted to see what it would look like. So this is kind of what the end mock is going to look a little bit like, with the cave trolls coming through the gates and then the men of Gondor defending it. Here I think I'm going to use these custom guys. They're like purest Lego minifigures, and those can just be like Lords of Gondor. Maybe they can be from some of the fiefdoms, maybe the Knights of Dol Amroth. I'm considering starting up another knight faction from Dol Amroth like they were in the books. So we'll see if I end up doing that. But yeah, just some cool action scenes. This guy chopped this orc in half. This guy cut his head off. He's spearing him. This guy's getting stabbed. So this is kind of just going to give you an idea of what the end invasion is going to look like. A ton of orcs invading. I obviously have a lot more orcs that I can throw on the mock. So there'll definitely be more orcs in the end mock. And I probably should buy some more knights as well, because I still have these few knights over here, but I don't think I really have enough for the end mock, especially if I add and build up the castle wall here. So this is about it for this part of the mock, and I think it's worth jumping over to the other side. So this side is pretty much the same from this view. I did, however, work on this floor quite a bit. So the roof is much better than it was before. It's probably hard to notice, but it is different. And also this level comes off a lot nicer. So it sits inside this floor much better than it did previously. One thing that I think is really cool about like building a big Lego mock is you can kind of get an idea of what it's like to be a Lego minifigure. I think that's what a lot of people liked about the Lego movie. And that's what I like about Lego as well. You're like creating a little world. So this is kind of what it looks like for these Rangers of Athelion up here to be on top of this building. Just a cool little view for those guys. And then you can look down on Faramir and the other knights of Minas Tirith as well. So I figured I'd show a little bit of how the roof works and how it sits on the building, because it was a bit of a challenge. I've never built a medieval building or any kind of building in general, so this is how I did it. I basically have a big fat plate here with a bunch of backing just to make it one singular piece, and then I have it sitting on top of these like roof tiles, slope pieces. So it's pretty generic. And then I have through the middle, these plates going through there. So it works pretty well. The way it's connected is by like this piece. I don't know what it's called, but I bought a couple of those and it seems to work nicely to have that going on. I'm sure there are a lot of ways to build roofs. I just haven't tried them out yet, and this is the one that worked the fastest for me, so I'm happy with the way it works. This floor has been pretty much the same, but it still is kind of cool. And to take off the top part, it's modular. It comes off much easier after I fixed this floor kind of and the way it's sat inside of it. The bottom of this is like connected by like plates, you can see. But yeah, this floor comes off and then you can get access to the bottom floor. So the bottom floor, I did make a few changes. I used all of those pieces from Bricks and Pieces to add to like the dining hall or the banquet inn part of the inn. So I got the hot dogs, the bread and eggs, and also these bowls that I bought. So I did buy these bowls. I was thinking maybe that was a bad move, but I actually do like the way they look. Definitely remind me of like some kind of elven feast. And then I also bought like these glasses. So I like the way that looks. And then over here, I added the Jose's Inn sign. So this is from, I think it's Barracuda Bay that this piece is from, Jose's Inn. Sorry, it's kind of dark, but hopefully you can see that. And then I also added the medieval blacksmith character right here to be part of the inn. He's the innkeeper. So I definitely like the way this floor is shaping up. It's just a quick peek at this area as well. So this one, I also got rid of the weird overhang, so it sits much better as part of the mock. And then I also kind of messed a little bit with this fountain and changed the layout of this building. So this is like the gardens area that's going to be in Minas Tirith. So if you have any good ideas for what should I add to this building to make it more like a garden or a greenhouse kind of type of vibe, let me know. And then I also kind of like fixed some of the plating here. But that's the update. Not too much has changed, but definitely things are getting better with the mock. Hopefully, slowly by slowly, we'll be getting more and more progress on the mock. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. So thank you for watching and have a good one.